how would it feel if I could give you one tip that's going to speed up your results on your posts on social media, whichever platform you're using, so you don't have to be that very, very passive and patient person on social media, but rather speed up your results a bit so people can actually start reaching out to you faster. Sound good? Then stay tuned. If you have friends who have been telling you, listen, social media might work for some, it's not working for me, this is taking forever, I need my results faster, then feel free to send this broadcast on its way to them, because it's really easy and it's gonna make a difference, I can tell you that. So do stay tuned. Hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case we haven't met before, my name is Katrine from bloomwithkatrine.com. I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest over here in Germany. Please don't be shy. Let me know as well where you're tuning in from, whether you're on live with me here or on the replay. So I'm looking forward to chatting with you a little bit later on. So I'm here to help you take your side gig, side hustle that you've been maybe doing offline for a while, and now let's turn it into an online business that's going to work for you and it's going to feel good on the inside. All right, and there's somebody on live with me. Who is it? It's Paula Marie. Hi, you're from Chesapeake, Virginia. What's the time over there, Paula Marie? Thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure seeing you on live. So, into the topic. Have you ever wondered, is there something I might do to speed up my results on social media? I know I have. And I was listening to a guru the other day, and then I also had a conversation with a friend, and then we came up with a really cool strategy. It's really one tip that you can do at any time, and that's going to really make a difference for you. So here we go. When you create a post on social media, and you're lucky enough, like I am today, having people on live with me, people who interact with me. Again, thank you so much for doing that, ladies, right? Do you actually work with that engagement that you get? Or does it just simply make you smile, give you a good feeling, okay, I helped somebody, awesome. But do you stop there? And I used to, absolutely, okay? So I want to invite you to actually work with that engagement, if that makes sense, okay? So stay tuned. I have 4 levels of engagement for you and also strategies how to work with them. Sound good? It really makes a difference for me. So level 1 engagement is no engagement. What do I mean by that? You really don't know who might be watching you. And I can tell you that from my own experiences. I used to, and I still do it sometimes, I will watch somebody's video, I will read somebody's post, and I will really resonate. And then, I don't know, something happens, my attention goes elsewhere, and I forget to engage. I forget to do what I wanted to do, which is leave a message for that person, for example, right? So I know there's apps, they're going around in Europe on a huge scale right now, an app that's going to show you who's checking out your profile without leaving a sign of life there. I feel they're a little bit of a waste of time, because what good does it do us? Not much, really, does it? So I will just say this: you'll never know who's watching you. You'll never know when they're going to be, ready to start engaging, right? I watched a mentor of mine for weeks, months before I left my first sign of life that I was there. And it's normal, and that's what we call cold, right? We don't really know the person, we don't trust them enough yet to actually show publicly that we're on their page, that we're on their profile, okay? That's all good. So when you have no engagement, you can't interact with it, and that's okay. But here's the thing. Level 1 engagement is when you choose that emoji reaction. I already have a blue and a red emoji reaction to this video. Thank you so much, right? That's somebody who's warmer, right? They take the time to choose an emoji reaction that Facebook puts in front of us, okay? Level 3 of engagement is when somebody leaves you a few words on your post, on your live video. That's somebody who's warm. They are they're They're okay with people seeing that they want to engage with you. And speaking of which, let's check my comments. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, Paula. Good morning. Have an amazing day. You're up early. Michelle is on live with me as well. Hey there. Good to see you. Paula saying so true. Awesome. Thank you so much. Right? So these are ladies I would consider warm in there. Beautiful ladies anyhow, right? But they are okay with you seeing that they're interacting with me. Okay? So we're already having a warm touch with one another, if that makes sense, right? And then obviously there's level 4 of engagement, which is when somebody likes your content so much that not only do they leave an emoji reaction and leave a few words on your video or on your post, but they actually go ahead and share it with other people because they really like it and they feel that others can benefit. And again, if you feel that somebody might benefit from this video, feel free to do that, right? So that's somebody who's actually hot, right? They're somebody who you really want to have a conversation with, right? So how might we actually work with these different levels of engagement? So let me just scroll down in my notes so I can bring these to you, right? When you have stage 0, as I like to call it, right? They don't leave a sign of life. Don't worry about them. Again, I feel those apps that can show you who's checking out your profile, it's a waste of time. Okay, don't worry about them. Just know that there's always people watching. You'd be amazed by how many people, even in my real life and my offline life, come speak up to me and tell me, Katrine, I've been following you for a while. I really like what you're doing. And they've never once left a sign of life here on this page. Okay, so let me know whether that's happened to you as well. And that's a really good feeling, right? Now, let's go for emoji reactions, right? Level 1 engagement. There are people, again, they're getting warmer. So obviously what you can do is you can click on that reaction, on those emoji reactions that you can see underneath your posts. And Facebook is going to show you who gave you a blue, a red, some sort of yellow emoji reaction. Now, you can obviously go to their profile and, return the favor if you wish, right? To really build that relationship. But how about this one? You actually take the time to send that person a message in Messenger, okay? How would it feel for you if I sent you, and I'm going to, don't you worry, once I'm off here live, I'm going to do that. I send a message to everybody who leaves an emoji reaction on my video. How does that feel, right? Does that make you feel special? I know it does for me, right? So, and what kind of message though do we send? Are we going to, okay, I'm going to go for that. That person's been watching me, has been, interacting with me. I'm just going to send them my sign up link now. I think that's a little bit early and a little bit too much. Would you agree? Let me know, right? So how about this one? You go, hello, and their first name. Don't make it a general message that you might send to anybody, right? Just copy paste. We don't like those, do we? We're past that, hopefully, right? So let's go, hey, first names. I'm going to take Paula Marie. Hey, Paula Marie, thank you so much for your like, for your love, whatever the emoji reaction was that you left me. And how about we just ask her, how's your day going? How are you doing today? Okay, just start a conversation in Messenger, okay? And Paula Marie, if you're still on, let me know how that's going to make you feel receiving a message like that from somebody you only left an emoji reaction on their video or on their post, okay? Now, when somebody leaves you a comment, okay, again, warmer contact already, right? Maybe they even ask you a question on your live video. Obviously, you want to engage back to their comment on your post or on your live video, even in your stories, by the way, okay? Always engage back. But then again, send that message in Messenger and go, hello, I'm going to choose Michelle now, right? Hello, Michelle. Really appreciate watching my video. I appreciate your comment. Maybe she's asked me a question. I'm going to give her the answer, not only on my post or my video, but also in the message, maybe even going deeper. And always ending with an open-ended question, something like, I hope this is helpful. Is there anything else I can help you with? Something like that, to always keep that conversation going. Is this helpful? Let me know. Okay? And then obviously, when somebody actually shares your content, they are considered hot, right? They really enjoy what you're doing. And by the way, if you do that, please always don't just do it, but also add your view, add your words, add your own comments to it. Okay, why do you think this is valuable for somebody in your own audience, on your profile, on your business page, in your group, wherever you might do that? Why should somebody, or why do you think it might be valuable for somebody to take a look at that piece of content? Okay, always give your, I think it's 2 cents that you say in English, right? Always add your own 2 cents to it. So if, however, somebody shares a piece of content of yours, you may be able to actually go to that post, not necessarily all the time. It depends on where this post is shared. Maybe it's a private group, and unless you're also a member of that group, you won't be able to see that shared post. Okay, so don't worry about it, but try to access it. If it's on a, if somebody shares it to their excuse me, to their personal profile, and they're in lockdown, right? They're not public. You won't be able to see their post as well. But if you do, go there, thank the person. Again, let's be human, right? That's a huge gift somebody's giving us, right? They show us that they really like our content. Let's say thank you. Wouldn't we do that if somebody brought us a few flowers to our door? I would always say thank you, right? So let's do it. It's so simple and hardly anybody does it. It's really going to speed up your results because it's going to strengthen the relationship you're building with that person. Okay, so you want to go to the share post, thank them for sharing, and always again message them back. Take those few seconds. It doesn't take long at all, does it? Right? And again, hello, whatever their name is. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. You can ask them, may I ask what prompted you to share, okay, in the messenger conversation, or simply go back to how are you doing today, okay? Always start that conversation. Now, let's check out the comments here. Paula says it feels weird, right? Okay. Feeling weird meaning somebody contacting you in Messenger. It might be surprising, right, if it's never happened to you. But then again, for me, it's going to depend on what the message is going to be like. Okay, so, but thank you very much for your comment, Paula. Obviously, it might be too much for somebody, right? Always depending on your relationship status. I was going to say, but I hope you know what I mean, right? Paula's saying you really needed this information is helpful. Awesome. Thank you so much for your feedback, Paula. Appreciate that. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. I hope you've had a few ahas here today, right? This is truly a way to stand out from the crowd and really love on the people who love your content, right? Now, when it comes to reactions, so you send out that message, like Paula is just saying, right? It might actually also feel weird to be contacted by somebody. That might be, okay? But still, I feel it's a very valuable thing to do anyhow. So what reactions might you get? Maybe you get nothing back, and that's okay. Maybe you put a smile on their face and they got distracted. Has that ever happened to you? I know it has, and it's going to happen presumably again in the future for me. Okay, I'm trying to get better at this. That's okay though, right? Maybe you get a sort of Facebook emoji back, right? When we receive a message in Messenger, we can choose, those Facebook emoji reactions again, right? Awesome. Maybe you get back a reply like, hey, you're welcome, right? Love to do that. Or maybe you get something back like, hey, I'm really good, thanks, how are you? So you can start a conversation from there, right? That's what we want, don't we? We want to have conversations with people, especially if we're building on social media. I don't know how many people have told me, well, if I want to build on social media so I don't have to have a conversation with people anymore. Nothing, in my opinion, could be further from what's really going to be effective for us, right? This business is about having conversations, building relationships. Where we do it, whether it's offline or online, that might change, right? But building relationships and having the possibility to help people is what this is. It's the foundation of what I do in any case, right? So always aspire to have conversations. That's the best thing that can happen to us. Maybe you even get something back like, hey, I've been following you for a while. I wanted to reach out before. Let me know more. What is it exactly that you're doing? I'm curious to know. How would that feel for you? Okay, and would you agree that contacting that person, sending a message in Messenger, pardon me, has sped up your results then, because that person might still have been distracted for a few days, but because you actually reached out to them and said, hey, I want to have a personal conversation with you, that's really what's made the difference for that person to reach out to you. Okay? And maybe you even get something like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're personally reaching out to me, right? And again, I want to know more about what it is that you do. So, whatever the reaction you may get to your messages, take it from there, continue the conversation, talk to people, find out what their needs are, find out where they're at in life. And maybe what you have is a fit, maybe it's not. Maybe you can just give them a helpful hint. It's awesome to be able to do that. So let's do that for somebody, okay? And always interact also before you post, before you go live, even before you do a Facebook story. Make sure that if you have a few people who interact with you, always before you post your own posts, go to their profile, to their business page, to their stories, and interact with them. If we give love, that's what's going to come back to us. So thanks so much for watching. I hope it was valuable and helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again on Thursday. All the best from Katrine. Bye for now.